Yo, so can I get real with y'all, man? This is it may get a little long-winded, personal, but I kind of want to let you in on me as a photographer, as a human freaking being. I have a problem. Uh, I'm a gambling man. I do. I got a problem with gambling. Um, it's been a problem for quite some time now. And I've never really divulged to people, to anyone, but I just feel like as a photographer, as a creator, I'm always on here talking about this, talking about that, and maybe y'all don't understand why and where I'm coming from mentally. I'm a gambler. I take risk. But that one thing that I gamble on and always have is me. I'm going to bet on me. I'm going to bet on black, all in, every single time. Because I know what's in here, and more importantly, I know what's in here. See, almost a year ago, no, it's over a year now, my wife came right in here, my ex-wife, came right in here and asked me for a divorce. 24 hours before I was supposed to hit the road driving from El Paso to Houston to go see my father, who I thought I was going to have to bury. Long story short, my dad has been fighting for his life on and off since 2020. He had a good spell and a bad spell. This latest spell, he's been in the hospital since September. This September will be a year he's been in the hospital, in and out of surgery. I don't want to get into all that, but I'm stubborn just like him. The doctors have called and we've been told to put our last orders in place and get all our shit together, because he ain't gave up, even though they most likely gave up on him. That's where I get it from. So when she came in here saying what she said, she didn't realize I was already 2 steps ahead. Now, I ain't dumb. I knew our relationship was done. Right? I knew our relationship for years most likely has been done. I think we were doing it for the kids and all the wrong reasons to hold a relationship together. The kids are going to always be there, but you got to remember to protect your number one fan, which is yourself. So, based on the fact that I knew this was coming, I made a very calculated risk in purchasing my first Leica. And now that I'm sitting here looking at the table, they all not even up here. Oh yeah, they are. Shit, it's up here. I made a calculated risk to purchase my first Leica because I knew my number one fan needed the best equipment to make that plan, his plan, my business freaking work. I knew that. I knew it. So I knew I needed the best equipment because I didn't want to later after the divorce forecasting that I would be in some kind of financial bind and know I want this piece of equipment. I got it when I could in the middle of this storm of a divorce. So I got it. Because I know me. I know, just like my golf game, I pay for quality equipment because at the end of the day, I don't want to be able to sit back and blame the equipment for me not succeeding. If I hit a bad shot, there's no way in hell I can blame a set of $1,300 clubs for hitting a bad shot. It was you. So with this equipment, if I miss a shot, I know it's me. I got to work on me. I can no longer blame the equipment. What you see here, and I may be divulging in my bag a little more than I should, but please don't test me. Just leave me be. When I come to your location or you come to the studio, we meet somewhere, understand the value that I am bringing to you. These are all poor. If you were to ask a financial advisor, these are all poor financial decisions based on where I am with my finances. This camera alone was $8,000, not including a $3,000 lens. This camera was the Leica M6. I think that's what this is. Yep, the Leica M6. Couldn't tell from this angle. $8,000. This camera, Q2 monochrome, when I first got it, $6,800, about $6,800. M11, another $8,000. And at the time I bought this, I didn't need a lens because I already had a lens. So I didn't need to buy a lens for it. So the $8,000 just for the body alone. This house, at the time, 680 some thousand. Now it's valued at over 700 and something thousand, right? BMW X6 M50 outside, almost $90,000 to $100,000 vehicle. Paid it off, took a huge financial hit, pulling money out of my retirement to pay it off because I knew the storm was brewing when it came to the divorce. I say all that to say I have taken a lot of gambles on me. So when I come out to your location and I ask for you to respect my time, I ask you to respect my work, and I ask for all those things, that's why, because I'm betting on me. I'm a cocky, arrogant motherfucker when it comes to me. I know me, I know my value, and I know my worth, and I know what I can produce. I was gifted. I've been gifted for a long time. If you have been that person that's been gifted in your family, you're looked at as odd, weird, what you doing? Why you drawing that? Why you painting that? What? You weird. But that baby needs some counseling. No, leave that gifted ass baby alone. Because you can't see my vision doesn't make me weird. And I'm okay with being weird. I'm okay with being one of one. I'm okay with being that guy that walk into a room and you be like, what the? Who is this dude? That same confidence and swagger I take into my business. That same confidence and swagger I take into my business. I'm going to always bet on me, and you should do the same thing. Don't let this shit fool you. Don't let it fool you. But at the same time, I am 100% invested in me. So when I show up, I'm invested in you. So with that, that's why I get so frustrated. I gave my girl an analogy today when I talked to her and my frustrations about people being late and being on time and under my time. And I said, it's no different than when a bus driver show up to a stop and somebody is running and it's going to cost the bus to be late by 30 seconds to a minute, right? By the time they catch up, by the time they get on the bus, by the time they pay, everybody's just sitting there for a minute. The next stop, somebody else running, got to catch up, sitting there for another minute. So let's say this joker got 50 stops. By the time he get to that last person on that line, he is what? 50 minutes late. That's almost an hour. That person was expecting that bus to be there an hour. Now this person is late getting to work. So don't think your 15, 20 minutes of being late to a shoot is costing just me time. You're costing the people behind you time. I got other clients and other people. I got kids. I got my mom living here with me. I got a lot going on. So for you to show up 30 minutes, hour, whatever, you keep adjusting the time, that's taking money out of my time, and that's taking money out of my pocket, and that's pissing off the next client behind you. So don't always think in your box, oh, it's only 15 minutes, right? That's 15 minutes you just stole from the person behind you. You see what I'm saying? So understand where I come from. Understand me. Understand the fact that I am my number one fan. I know the work that I produce, and I know how well I can produce it. I just need more people to understand and see it and trust it. I had a young lady here yesterday who had never modeled a day in her life. Never. I wasn't asking for her to model. I don't even work with models. I work with maybe some people that want to be models, and I'm trying to help them build a portfolio to get there. But I don't work with models because 9 times out of 10, models are a headache. because they work for an agency and they value themselves the same way I value myself. So I don't want to deal with that, right? So this young lady came to me and said, Stu, I have no clue what I'm doing, but I have a vibe. I'm into punk. I'm into the jewelry. I'm into just the kind of dark and moody. And I'm like, man, I got you. Just sit back, relax, just be you. Don't worry about trying to be skinny. Don't worry about trying to be this. Don't worry about what society pressure is telling you need to be and have to be. Now, let me tell you something about this young lady. She has a body that most women these days in current generation would love to have. But you know what? She covers it. She don't want the whole world to see it. She wears the big baggy pants, the baggy t-shirts, the trucker hats, the jewelry, the this, the that. She don't want you to see it. She wants you to see her. You dig? She don't want you to see it. She wants you to see her. And that's the difference. So when I was working with her, man, and to see her as a butterfly just coming out of that cocoon right in front of me was dope as fuck, man. And I sat and I talked with her about the Mamiya RZ67. She watched me load it. She watched me fumble with it. She watched me fuck up. She watched the camera not work right. She watched me work through all this shit and still gave her that work, that professionalism. I didn't make no excuses. I didn't crack. I didn't fold. I didn't fumble. I stayed true to my number one fan because at the end of the day, she came to me to deliver a product and I made sure I delivered that. It's not always easy. Equipment fucks up. We're human. We're going to mess up. But you got to maintain your composure, maintain your bearing, right? So, yeah, I got a gambling problem. I'm going to always bet on me. Who you betting on?